Hey guys, it's me Kate again. So this video will be my February book haul. I have to show you 3 books that I actually bought at the end of January, but it was after my January book haul went up, and one that I actually bought in February. But this might not be all, considering this Saturday is my birthday, so the first book that I have to talk about is The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. So this is a classic science fiction dystopian book. I don't really know what it's about, but the back says, in the time traveler's miraculous new machine, we will be carried from Victorian dinner table to 802,701 AD, I guess. It's a really long year. When the earth is divided between the gentle, ineffective alloy and the ape-like Morlocks, forward again by a million years or so to glimpse a dying world of blood-red peaches and menacing shapes, and on again to the last days of our planet, a remote twilight where nothing moves but darkness and the cold wind. So I guess we are going to move forward in time a couple of times in the titular time machine. And we'll see what happens. It's like really short, but the text is tiny. So the next book that I have to talk about is Christmas Carol and Other Stories by Charles Dickens. The title is just A Christmas Carol, but here are 3 stories. So the Christmas Carol, the chimes, and the Haunted Man, and I think a couple more short stories. Oh no, that's the same story. Okay, so we have here 3 stories. So Christmas Carol and the other 2. So if you don't know what the Christmas Carol is about, so we have Scrooge, who is unimpressed by Christmas, has no time for festivities or goodwill toward his fellow man. Toward his fellow men, and is only interested in money. Then, on the night of Christmas Eve, his life is changed by a series of ghostly visitations that show him some bitter truths about his choices. So I did watch several of Christmas Carol retellings on movies. So one was like cartoon that I watched a real long time ago, and then most recently I watched the one where the girl has a series of ex-boyfriends, and three ghosts are like, one is her past ex-boyfriend, one is her current ex-boyfriend, then the third one is her future ex-boyfriend. It's really like funny, like she sees the future ex-boyfriend, then like, when did we broke up, because it happens in the future, so she doesn't know. So I am really interested to see how this goes. The third thing is Food Wars Volume 10, Shokugeki no Soma. The only reason is I bought Volume 10 because they didn't have Volumes 1 to 9. Managed to find them online. Because they didn't get volume 1 for months now. Like I tried to buy it in August. That is February of next year. So, and this is by Yuto, Tsukuda, Shun, Saeki, and the Yuki Morisaki contributed. So it's volume 10. Like this, when you see the cover like this, there's not a really good representation of what they're actually doing. This is like, there's not always what, like, all the normal things are overshadowed by this, which I haven't noticed until I bought it, but oh, I haven't told you what this is about. So how I always explain Shokugeki no Soma is how I explain anime more. To be exact, is we are following Kihira Soma, who works with his dad in a diner, and his dad decides to shut down the diner to go to work some other places, and basically he kicks Soma out to go to this elite cooking school. Basically, I know this sounds ridiculous, but the whole point is it's supposed to be ridiculous. So, and also here is some pictures of the characters. So what we have here? Soma, Kurokiba. This guy I almost forgot. Subaru Mimi, the Asuka, I don't know. This is the Hisako. Oh, that's the Hisako. Okay. Nakiri Alice, Tadokuro Megumi, Takumi, Hayama. Soma Hirasuma, Nakiri Alice, Tadokuro Megumi, Ryo Kurokiba, Hayama Akira, Arata Hisako, Aldini Takumi, Misaka Subaru. Oh. Yeah, that are all who are here. Obviously there are some other characters. For example, Nakiri Erina. And some others. And the last thing is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. which means that right now I have all 7 of them. All 7 books. Up until I bought this, we had only first 5, then the 7th one, and up until 2 years ago we only had the 7th one, which is actually my dad's. So I'm obviously going to buy a 7th one because one day I'm not going to live with my parents anymore. So if you don't know what Harry Potter series is about, it's about the boy Harry Potter who on his 11th birthday finds out he's a wizard, and everything goes from there. Previously I only watched the movies. What is it? 5, 4, 4, and then others 4. Okay, so how I explain, basically around the partway through his first year at Hogwarts, which is wizarding school, everything goes to shit. Like at the end of this one, it says, as rumors swirl in Harry's 6th year at Hogwarts, that he is the chosen one and with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord, that the great Gryffindor, Albus Dumbledore, reveals a quest that will uncover the secrets of Tom Riddle's past and prepare Harry to face his destiny. Like, there are some additional things at the end of these editions. For example, previous Gryffindors. So in this one it's Albus Dumbledore, whose full name I'm not even going to try to remember, because if you know why. So yeah, this is it for this video. If you liked it, like, share and subscribe. And down below you have my social media and my email, and I'll see you in the next one.